guys, I'm back today to talk some more about dinosaurs. I hope you're excited. I love learning about new things, and dinosaurs aren't something I know a lot about, so I've gotten to learn right along with you, and that makes me excited. So I'm going to teach you some new things that I learned about dinosaurs today. But first, let's start by singing. Are you ready? Mrs. Ogle's here, clap your hands, Mrs. Ogle's here. Clap your hands, Mrs. Ogle's here. Clap your hands, Mrs. Ogle's in our classroom. You are here, give a roar. You are here, give a roar. You are here, give a roar. You are in our classroom. Your friends are here, chomp your teeth. Your friends are here, chomp your teeth. Your friends are here. Chomp your teeth, your friends are in our classroom. All right, what comes next? Do you know? Stand up tall, that's right. It's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's put our hand on our heart. Try to keep your body calm. Are you ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job, guys. If you were standing up, go ahead and sit back down for me. Let's take a look at our May calendar. Do you remember there's an important day coming up? It's our last day of preschool for the year. We're going to count to today, and then we're going to count and see how many more days until we get there. Are you ready? When we start counting, we always start with this number right here. What number is that? The number 1. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today is Tuesday, May 5. So when you woke up this morning, was it Tuesday? It sure was. And what about when you eat lunch today, or if you've already eaten it? Is it still Tuesday? It is. And this evening, if you are playing with your grown-ups or taking a bath or even eating your dinner, is it still going to be Tuesday? It will be Tuesday all day long. And then when you go to bed tonight and wake up in the morning, it will be a whole new day. This is the day we're counting to. It's the last day of preschool for this year. Let's see how many more days until we get there. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 days from now, we'll be all done with preschool for the year. It's crazy how fast that year went by. Can't believe you guys are so big now. But I have loved spending so much time with you. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. We're talking about dinosaurs. What do you remember about dinosaurs that we talked about yesterday? Do you remember what their name means? It means terrible lizard. Terrible lizard. Very good. Those are dinosaurs. We're going to talk about some dinosaur words, and as we do, we're going to clap it out. We're going to clap the sounds in the words that we hear. Sounds within a word are called syllables. And syllables help us to make sense of the words and put the right emphasis or the right to say it with the right tone to our voice. So we're going to do one word at a time, and we're going to clap together. I want to start by clapping the word dinosaur. Those are syllables. Did you hear how I broke it up? Dinosaur. And that's how we're going to clap syllables. Dinosaur. We'll do it again. Dinosaur. Okay, so I have some new words we're going to do. We just did dinosaur. Ready? Dinosaur. The next word I have is fossil. Do you hear the syllables? Let's try clapping it. Fossil. Ready? We're going to do it one more time. Fossil. Good job. So that word had 2 syllables. This one's tricky, okay? This is the word stegosaurus. Do you hear lots of syllables? Kind of a big word. I'm going to say it slow again, and then we're going to clap it. Stegosaurus. Let's clap it. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus. Let's do it again. Stegosaurus. Those are syllables. And so the word stegosaurus has 4 syllables. And it's important that we learn to hear those sounds. Did you know you can clap any word? You can ask your grown-up to give you a word and you can practice clapping it out. Here's a word we talked a little bit about yesterday. We talked about meat eaters. Another word for meat eater is carnivore. Did you hear the syllables? I'll say it again. Carnivore. Let's clap it together. Ready? Carnivore. One more time. Carnivore. You guys are really good at this. So if a carnivore is a meat eater, what does a herbivore eat? Plants. I bet you knew that. Herbivore. Herbivores eat plants. So let's clap that word together. Ready? Herbivore. One more time. Herbivore. You guys are good at this. We're going to clap out some more words later in the week. But for today, remember what we talked about dinosaur teeth? Those are teeth. Are those teeth for the meat eaters or the plant eaters? Meat eaters, you're right. Those sharp chomping teeth are for the meat eaters. Remember, they would take a big bite and be able to tear their meat and then swallow that whole chunk of meat. So what does this dinosaur eat, do you think? A dinosaur with teeth like that would eat what? If you said plants, give yourself a pat on the back. You are right. They had nice flat teeth so they could chew, chew, chew those plants. Yep, that would be a herbivore, a plant eater. All right, yesterday we talked about a different dinosaur. Today we're going to talk about a triceratops. When I say triceratops, do you know what that looks like? Have you ever seen it before? Here's a picture of what we think triceratops looked like. You know, the word triceratop means 3-horned face. Why do you think they called him a 3-horn face? Well, let's look. Let's count those horns. 1, 2, 3. Sure enough, he has 3 horns on his face. I learned some new things about the Triceratops. Did you know the Triceratops has one of the biggest heads of any land animal ever? Yep, a Triceratops had a huge head. He did. And Triceratops could have up to 800 teeth. No joke. 800 teeth. Now, looking at Triceratops, do you think he had those sharp teeth for a meat eater, or do you think his teeth were flat for plant eater? Triceratops were plant eaters. They had lots of teeth, almost 800, but they were little and they were flat, so he could chew, chew, chew grass and bushes and leaves and other kinds of plants. Now, yesterday, the dinosaur we talked about was really small, about the size of a chicken or a turkey. Do you remember how tall it would have been next to a grown-up? Well, let's look at what a triceratops would look like next to a grown-up. If that was Mrs. Ogle waving at you, that's how much bigger a triceratops would be. Wow, I would have to look up high to see the triceratops. And Mrs. Ogle's even a little bit shorter than this. So Mrs. Ogle would probably come to about here and look at that triceratops. Now, a triceratops isn't a predator. It was an herbivore, so he just ate plants and animals. But even still, I would be really nervous to be around an animal with those 3 sharp horns on his face that was that big. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Ogle would be nervous with a triceratops around. All right, today's book, we're going to look at a storybook today. How do dinosaurs play with their friends? If you watched our video earlier that had the little picture about asking to play too, I want you to think about how this dinosaur could do a better job of using his words to play with his friends. Are you ready? All right. What if a dinosaur's friends come to play? Does he mope? Does he pout if he can't get his way? Does he hide all his dump trucks, refusing to share? Does he throw his friends' coloring books in the air? Does he hog all the swings and the sandbox and slides? Does he not give his friends any tricycle rides? No, a dinosaur doesn't. He knows how to play. He treats everyone in the friendliest way. He shares all his toys and gives turns on his bike. His friends get first choice for the games that they like. He listens, then asks, "Would you like one turn more?" Good friend, little dinosaur. Oh my goodness. Now, in the beginning of the story, they told us what the dinosaur wasn't doing, right? He wasn't keeping all the toys to himself. He wasn't crossing his arms and stomping his feet and pouting. No, that's not fun to play together that way. This dinosaur learned to listen to what his friends were saying, and to ask his friends how they wanted to play. Did they want another turn? Or is there a toy that they wanted? Using our words with our friends is a great way to make sure everybody is having fun when we're playing. All right, guys, we're going to come back tomorrow to learn even more about dinosaurs. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to show you something. So I hope that you found your toy dinosaur and maybe you got your Play-Doh back out. So this is the toy dinosaur that I'm going to use. I think maybe it's a toy T-Rex. I'm not exactly sure. And then I got my Play-Doh. Now, what I did was I smashed my Play-Doh in a circle nice and flat. And then I pushed my dino up to it, and look at that. I have the outline of a dinosaur. Now, this is one way that scientists can actually learn a little bit about dinosaurs. When this dries and hardens, we would call that a fossil. Now, this is just a fossil of my toy, right? This isn't the fossil of a real dinosaur. But sometimes scientists do find fossils of bugs or plants from a long, long time ago. We do even find imprints of animals sometimes. Now, I don't know that we find a whole lot of great big whole put together fossils like this of a real dinosaur. What usually would happen is a dinosaur might die, because that's what happens, right? And then eventually everything would be gone except their bones. So a lot of times scientists can dig up their bones and use it like a puzzle to put back together what that dinosaur might have looked like. But they might also find imprints from the bones or the tail or other parts of the dinosaur and use that to learn about them too. So if you've got your toy dinosaur and if you've got Play-Doh, you can make your own fossils. So here's my question for you. What else do you have in your home that you could make a fossil of? What else was in that goodie bag you could make a fossil of? Could you use your crayon to make a fossil? Or a bead? What else do you think you could make a fossil of? If you make some fossils, take some pictures and send them to Mrs. Ogle. You know I love getting the pictures of the smart things you're doing and learning. I hope you guys keep having a great day today. I will see you next time. Bye.